Hello, Libra. Welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan, and thank you for being here. It's going to be a general reading for who you may be dealing with and what they're up to. And for more tarot readings after this, go ahead and check out my wife's channel, the Val53 Tarot. She's read for you as well. Thank you. I'll be starting by pulling their current or overall energy. And then we'll be going into clarifiers. Okay, I'll get the cards out first, and then I'll begin. One more. Goodness. Okay, jumping into this Libra, what they do show me. There's a lot of emphasis on the energy of get a grip, get a grip, get a grip, get a grip, get a hold of yourself, get a grip, get a hold of yourself. I'm not too sure if someone's being a smartass or who's saying what. But jumping into this, what they do show me right away, there is a huge importance on finances right now for them, which do show up quite difficult. At the same time, there is some type of closure or completion here. And on the other side of this door, well, things are getting a little bit of a shakeup with that tower energy. It's almost like something's done with and lightning strikes. Overall, though, with whatever this is that's kind of happening, even though there's no lightning in that card, it's just kind of like out of thin air, just don't exactly know. But they're showing me they're trying to kind of scramble and pick up the pieces and kind of continue moving forward, even though they are so energetically guarded. Now, that being said, they are making some sort of move here, which I do see there's something that they're wanting to kind of process. It's almost like after whatever took place, they're needing literally a moment to themselves to process, to think, to kind of gather their thoughts, gather their emotions, reflect on everything, process everything, try and find balance within themselves. And ultimately, they still show up feeling like a little tad bit out of control, to the point where even emotionally, they feel a little bit out of control as well. They don't know what just took place. They have absolutely no clarity. They're feeling very burdened and pressured, and they're rethinking whether or not this is the path for them. Let's go ahead and jump into clarifiers and see what we can find. Who's got the jokes? Who's got the jokes today? I'm not going to say what just flashed through my mind. I'm not going to do it. Ooh. What is that about? Who's trying to think about storming the castle? What? Don't do that. I mean, they feel like it's like, yeah, I don't need a plan. I'll just rush in and do something. But I also kind of feel like they do know that this needs to be dropped. Yeah. Yeah, there's closure. But even then, it's like they're sitting there with their thoughts afterwards, like, huh. and then they do drop it. Or at least they're showing me they kind of are wanting to, but it's like, if if they don't drop this and walk away from this, life will do it for them. Ooh. They're stressing. They are stressing quite heavily. Not too sure what this is. Somehow it's creating a sense of equality, though. That's fascinating. It's like equality creates that type of effect on them. So F around and find out, that type of thing. Yep. Picking up the pieces. Dust yourself off, pick up the pieces. I feel like, even though they're guarded, I feel like there is some sort of consideration here to want to kind of communicate or express where they're truly at or what they're going through. But that's interesting. A little interesting. Back to work. Excuse me. Back to work. Back to work, showing up sharp, clear-minded, and ready to go. Are they, though? Cautious. Tiptoeing. They don't know where things are headed. They're showing me like this game face, but they don't know where things are headed. This is why they're kind of like tread cautiously. A lot on their mind. What is going on? Geez, I feel like they have a lot going on. Either one, there is a relationship or possible marriage here between the two of you in place. They're definitely in this energy of like thinking about everything going on, and it feels like they're even though it shows up, it feels like they're kind of on their own or taking some time to themselves to kind of really try and collect their thoughts and emotions here. Uh-oh. I don't know about that. Madman behind the wheel. Jeez. This is kind of like an energy of like, look out everyone around, I'm driving. And it's like, okay, but there's other people on the road. It's like, stay in your lane. Let's not just swerve and swerve and swerve and swerve. And it's kind of like, because you're having an off day. But for some reason, it's like, because they're having an off day. Jeez, this is an energy of they're beginning to spiral and tailspin. Like there may have been so many good times and good memories in the past, but now they're showing me it's like even though they are, this is what I'm not understanding. They're working through their emotions and they still turn out this way. It's like acknowledge your emotions and your feelings, okay, and they still turn out sour and bitter, just outright bitter. It's like reminiscing about the good old days, and it's like. Today's a pretty good day. No clarity. No clarity. They're doing everything they possibly can to try and figure out what changes they can make. At the same time, like I said, they're under so much burden and pressure. They have a decision to make of whether or not this is even the path for them. As I said before about the possible road rage and madman behind the wheel, it's kind of like saying, are you willing to take that risk and be reckless in order to find out what could possibly happen? I don't know. Hopefully that's not the case. I'm just saying that as an example. But of course, if you are dealing with anyone, we do have shown up Sagittarius, Gemini, Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Aries, and that is all. Goodbye.